Did Ohio State ban Dave Portnoy from being in their stadium? They say no. Okay. They say no.
Seems like
okay. You know, Yahoo's reporting from the athletic director. It was a Fox decision.
Yeah.
And they say no. I will say this. Dave Portnoy said, I believe he was the one who said Ryan Day's brother was behind a lot of the, you know, reporting and leaking of what was going on with the Connor Stallions awfulness. Ooh. And so Portnoy was talking about Day's family. So I understand if there's some sensitivities with Dave Portnoy showing up on the Fox set. But, you know, it's one of those things where you're telling me it's raining. So they hired Dave Portnoy to essentially, I'll just come straight to the door, to essentially McAfee up the Fox morning program, Big Noon on Fox pregame show.
I think that's safe to say,
right?
Yeah.
Like you see, Pat has nuclear supercharged College Game Day.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And you could see the relationship Pat has with the kids on campus and they with him. I mean, it's exactly what you're looking for in broadcast television. The demographic, the relationship between fan and show and fan and talent and talent and fan and talent and ratings. I mean, it's exactly what you're looking for. And so, you know, Pat, if I'm not mistaken, after he started punting, was with Barstool. Wasn't he with Barstool, Indiana?
Yeah, he started out that Barstool Midwest Heartland or whatever they called it back then. Yeah.
So Fox goes into the Barstool and gets El Stool Presidente.
Yep.
Okay. And so you're telling me you're going to make a deal with him, and then it's a Fox decision to keep him off the most watched hour of the 2-hour program?
When they're inside the stadium?
Is that what you're telling me? When there are fans on the other side of the set, you're going to have Portnoy off that set willingly. That's your decision. That's what we're being told. Okay. Can't be a Michigan-Ohio State thing, can it? Is it? Could it be? Because if it's this, I will just say this again. I understand there were some personal things said and all that stuff. And there's a lot of other things that have happened that's behind the conversation here. Like, say, the last time Barstool connected with, if you will, mainstream media or legacy media, linear cable media, they were like one show and done.
One and done.
Okay.
The Van Talk show.
Right, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So is this happening again? Where, you know, Fox is not, Fox is, half stepping into the Barstool Portnoy pool by saying you can go hang out on the on-campus portion, but when it's time for the adults to go in the stadium, you know, that's not happening. Certainly in the Big Ten. Right? Is that what's happening? Is that what we're understanding? Is that what Fox is saying to somebody like Portnoy and Barstool? I don't think so. That makes no sense.
Makes no sense.
You're hiring him for a reason. Right? So that's one thing. And then there's the other thing of the head coach of the program in question that's allegedly, but not really doing the banning, once upon a time had an issue with a statement said by a fake version of a coach. Dressed up, you know.
Very obviously not the real guy.
Right? Like he's from a Johnny Knoxville in a Jackass movie.
Right.
It's obviously not Lou Holtz, but that caused the coach to go off on Catherine Tappan on NBC
post-game, right?
After they won a game, which is the point of this. If there's any truth to this, and it has an aroma of maybe, you won. You won. Not against Michigan, but after that, you not only won, Ohio State not only won, they shut everybody up in winning.
Kind of dominated.
And they kicked everyone's ass. They were the clear class of the college football playoffs, from talent to coaching to execution to focus to drive, all of it. Clear champs. Why are you spending a split second over who's coming to the stadium for your television partner? Who does, quite frankly, depend on the largesse of Ohio State and its massive fan base? Okay? I understand there's relationships and things of that nature. But, man, I read this, and I'm like, and by the way, so, of course, Portnoy's having a field day with it, which is another thing that,
as he should.
If there is something going on that's not going on, but let's just jump in that there is something going on. Did nobody in Columbus say, if we do go ahead with this sort of thing, we're giving the guy that we don't want a spot in our stadium exactly what he wants? See, he's posting about it. And you could see he put on a fake costume, right?
That's fantastic.
Okay, like that's how he's going to get in the stadium. Did you see who responded? Connor Stallion saying you need tickets.
I mean,
and
that is unbelievable.
Okay. I have a sense of humor. I see the humor in that.
That's funny.
But hey, can I just say this, please? Connor, go away. Go away. We don't need, and I understand, but didn't Barstool, haven't they invited him on shows? Hasn't he been part of their world? Has he been part of their world?
Oh, I don't think so.
Go away. We don't need to hear from you. It's not funny. It's not funny.
It's hilarious.
It's funny to you.
It's so funny.
Okay.
Funny.
Why is it funny to you? Nothing happened.
I see the humor.
Literally nothing happened to your school.
Yeah.
You got your title, no wins, everything's fine. Just laugh.
You're good.
That's
exactly.
hilarious.
No, because something, I'll admit it, something clearly happened. Something clearly happened with Connor Stallions. They did find Michigan a ton of money, and this is, you could say all you want.
Portnoy could write that check. It means nothing.
I was just going to say, one guy can write that.
Just go away. You're not relevant.
That was funny.
No one from Michigan wants to hear from you ever again. You screwed it all up. Now, there may have been others involved. Just go away. I don't want to hear from you. No one from Michigan wants to hear anymore. You need tickets. Oh, it's funny now. It's not funny. It's not funny because something happened and it's embarrassing and I don't want to ever hear about it anymore. And the whole point of it is, the whole point of all of this is Ohio State loves using the Connor Stallion stuff against Michigan. And the beautiful thing is I get to say over the last 4 years, scoreboard.
Yep.
It's a scoreboard. And by the way, Michigan was losing on that scoreboard when Connor Stallions was giving out tickets. A lot. That said, Ohio State can use the same exact thing. If you're sitting there going, Portnoy was such an a-hole to Ryan Day, and Ryan's sitting there going, my family was going through the ringer because of Portnoy. You're through it. You're through it. You won. You are the national champion head coach. You're the guy. You're raising the banner. We planted a flag. You're raising one. I'd rather raise one than plant one. Am I wrong? I'd rather raise one than plant one. The plant one is pretty sweet.
I mean, it's
Certainly if you're going to start getting so sensitive that you're not letting a Michigan man in the building.
I mean,
that's just so insane.
Allegedly. That's Fox's decision because they spent all this money and they made all this buzz and they think Portnoy is extremely additive, certainly in this 21st century, but they're willingly going to keep him off the most watched hour leading up to the game.
The biggest game of the season.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah. And it's the first one.
The first one.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah, don't go to the stadium. Watch the game in a bar. Okay, it's raining. What is that discharge coming on my head right now? Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.